This week's all-new episode of The Legend of Korra was called Operation Beifong, a fitting name if there ever was one because it involves Lin, Opal, and the tagging along Bolin going in behind enemy lines to save their friends and family who are being held captive by Kovira. And it just wouldn't have been a proper family reunion show if old Toph didn't play a major part in the proceedings. I loved Bolin's reaction to seeing her, as it was nothing short of pure fanboying. The writers, I think, know how much people love Toph, and they really leveraged it for all it was worth in this episode. Back in Republic City, Korra attempts to gain the help of the spirits in the coming battle, but they're not having any of it. They don't get involved in human matters, and who can really blame them when no matter what side they end up on, each side kind of wants to use them as weapons. The Beifong family bad blood soap opera took center stage this week as well. Lin still resents her mother for how she was raised, and especially for not knowing her father, whose name is revealed here to be Kanto, FYI. Really, I thought it was going to be that dude from the Rift comic series, Satori or whatever his name was. They were pushing him super hard, too. And you know the comics are in continuity because Toph even went out of her way to mention the Metal Bending Academy this episode. All this back and forth is really great stuff. So great, in fact, I'm going to say something that might be considered controversial, and that is that Toph's extended family is way more interesting than Aang's. There, I said it, I can't take it back now, it's out there. Kovira and company are still trying to get their spirit cannon up and wondering, but they keep hitting setbacks, almost as if there was some sort of effort to sabotage them from the inside going on. You know, just when you thought you had Julie all figured out, she up and surprises us. Operation Beifong also just so happens to have one of the best action scenes in the season so far. Sue manages to take the fight to Kovira, the monster that, let's face it, she kinda helped create, and one of the standout moments is when she actually builds her own armor mid-fight using metal bending. It's great. In the end, the heroes win the day, but the war is still looming and will reach their doorsteps before they know it. All in all, Operation Beifong is a high point of this season, one which gives much-needed closure to Toph and her family. I think the best part is Toph actually admitting that she wasn't a great parent. That is some heavy and mature stuff for an animated show. I'm glad that Legend of Korra can still deliver on stuff like this so late in the season and so near the end of its overall run. I give this one a 9 out of 10.